You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, bold and beautiful fans. It's Blended from Soap Dirt, and I've got your 2-week spoilers for B&B running from Monday, January 8th, all the way through Friday, January 19th. There is a lot to unpack. I've got new stuff for this week, stuff for next week. So excited to bring it all to you. Before we jump right in, though, if you haven't, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss anything, and it really helps the channel, and we appreciate it very much. All right, Monday, January 8th, we are going to pick up with that Thomas and Finn discussion. They weren't nearly done on Friday. And what I thought was interesting was that Finn asked Thomas, "Are you threatening me?" When I actually think it was Finn threatening Thomas. "As long as I live and breathe, you'll never be with Hope." That's a threat. What Thomas was saying was, "Butt out and don't get between me and my girlfriend," but he never said "or else." So we'll see more of this nastiness, and I know that their discussion is likely to continue because there are more random nurse extras on, and those are only on during hospital scenes. Also on Monday, we've got more of Poppy. She stops by Forrester Creations to waste her intern daughter's time. Shouldn't she be working? Anyway, she tells Luna about her date with Dollar Bill Spencer. And of course, we're all wondering if he might be Luna's dad. So I'm going to be on high alert, and you should be too, listening for any hints she may drop about this, like when Dollar Bill was saying, "Oh, he must not be a good guy," talking about her dad. And she's like, "No, he's a good guy." We'll see. Luna also on Monday gets a very enticing but mysterious invitation for a romantic dinner. And of course, she assumes it's from her honey, RJ. And while her mom, Poppy, is there, she asks her advice to choose an outfit for her date. Of course, this date's not going to turn out quite as she expected. Thomas talks to Steffy again about he and Hope. He wants her to understand that he and Hope are good for each other and are good together. I don't know if Steffi's going to nibble at that. Xander and RJ have more conflict about RJ's role finishing the line, which Xander wanted. And Xander Avant is back on Monday, January 8th. I'm sure stirring the pot. I don't have a spoiler about who he's talking to, just that he's on the episode. Tuesday, January 9th, 2024. Xander has another episode, 2 in a row, and the spoiler for Tuesday says he keeps on insisting Thomas is a killer. That same day, Luna shows up for her big mystery date, and her jaw drops when she sees it's Xander who invited her. I wonder if she's going to stay around for dinner or turn around and walk out, because that's really what she should do. But you know, Xander's going to work hard to turn it into a real date. We may, in fact, get Xander for 3 days in a row. We'll have to wait and see, because a spoiler for Wednesday, January 10th says Steffy is shocked that Xander keeps on pushing this Thomas-Emma issue. So I don't know if she hears about it to Finn. There are more nurse extras on Wednesday, which means there are more hospital scenes. So I wonder if Steffy has come back to see Finn at the hospital, and he's talking about Xander stopping back by. I tend to think Xander comes back to see Finn. We'll see. Over at Forrester Creations, Luna tells RJ on Wednesday about the trick that Xander pulled getting her to dinner, and boy, is RJ not happy about that. Wonder if he'll tell mommy and daddy. Thursday, January 11th, Liam Spencer is completely shocked to learn that Thomas Forrester proposed to Hope Logan. She's got that ring on her necklace, and it was hanging below her dress line. So I don't know if she bends over or something and it pops out, and Liam certainly knows what an engagement ring looks like, and he knows who she's dating. I hope that Hope gives him a whole bunch of sass, because it's not any of his business. And I do hope we find out soon that they are officially divorced. Meanwhile, Finn is pushing on Steffy and telling her, "Go confront your brother. Ask him about the night Emma died." Basically, he thinks she's going to go confront Thomas, and Thomas is going to go, "Oh, yeah. Oh, didn't I mention that before? Yeah, I murdered her." What? Just Finn right now. All right. Li Finnegan is back on Thursday, speaking of Finn and his family. And I bet that she is not happy to hear about Poppy dating Bill Spencer. Then on Friday, January 12th, Steffy does actually ask Thomas about the night that Emma died. And the spoilers say that he opens up and he tells her exactly what happened. All right, now we go into the second week of spoilers for January 15th through 19th. I expect Thomas and Steffi's discussion about the night that Emma died probably continues into Monday the 15th. Usually Friday stuff happening always carries over. And I think we'll get the full effect of Steffi's reaction. I just wonder if Thomas is going to tell 100% the whole truth. I mean, he's not in trouble with the police. He's been exonerated, so he can speak freely with her. But I don't know if he's going to wonder about judgment. Will he admit he was following too closely and that they were both driving too fast for the road? I mean, Thomas had no idea she was also texting while driving. He did not know that. So that's a choice that Emma made that made what she was doing very unsafe, but he was doing something unsafe as well. And, you know, there is the matter that he saw her car drive off the road. He stopped, he looked down the ravine, and then he drove away without calling 911. He needs to tell Steffi all this, and then I think he needs to unpack it all to Hope and just rip the Band-Aid off so Xander and Finn have nothing on him. But I wonder if he's going to hold something back. Look for Li Finnegan's outrage against Poppy to continue. I'm sure she's going to accuse her sister of betting Bill for bucks, even though they haven't slept together. But really, if Bill is her baby daddy, Poppy could be owed a small fortune in back child support if Bill did knock her up at that music festival. Did you notice that they mentioned it was 20 years ago and her daughter is in college? She's the right age to have been conceived back then. We're going to have more RJ versus Zende action, and I anticipate RJ is going to lash out at Zende, and I really wonder if he is going to tell Brooke and Ridge that Zende is trying to steal his girlfriend. I mean, surely the anointed one can run to his parents and whine. I mean, Zende could be in trouble, although this really has nothing to do with work, him trying to get with his girlfriend, but you know, Ridge and Brooke will not take kindly to anybody messing with their precious baby boy. Also, now that Liam's back on the scene, I anticipate more of him. And I'm counting the moments until he is in front of Steffi and trying again to get her to leave her husband Finn, especially given that her husband Finn is really annoying her a lot these days. And we're going to have more of Finn repeating Xander's accusations as gospel. I expect more Finn and Nicole scenes. I expect more Steffi getting annoyed with Finn and Nicole scenes. There's a lot to go on these 2 weeks. I'm pretty excited about a lot of this. I will have to say that. Not so much about the teeny bopper scene with Zende and RJ and Luna, but I am excited about Poppy with Dollar Bill and some of the other stuff. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you so much for listening. Please be sure to drop your comments and definitely click subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss anything. And come back soon because I'm here talking B&B 7 days a week. As always, it's Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.